Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python course. So in today's class, I am very excited to teach you about a new topic, which are control structures. So these control structures, these form a very important part of any programming language. Why so? Because these structures help in controlling the flow of execution of a program. How will your program move? Which statement will execute first and which statement will execute later, right? Even if you have to choose between two statements, which statement will get executed and which statement will be ignored by the interpreter. How does that happen? We have certain English line statements also in our programming language which basically control the flow of any program, right? Not only for the Python, for other programming languages also. So these are quite similar. If you have already studied any other language, you will find them a bit similar, except for the fact that in Python we use indentation. In other programming language, we use curly braces in order to show the flow of the program, in order to use these statements. But in Python, the indentation will play a very significant role in in deciding the syntax of a program. So let us get started with the first control statement and the easiest of all, which is a single condition if statement. So what really happens if you want to use if if you know the English meaning of if, means if the particular condition holds true. So if that holds true, the next statements or the next block of code will get executed. If a particular statement it's false, then that particular code will not get executed. Let us see, it is more of a practical concept than a theoretical one. So let us see how do you do it. So again, I'll make changes inside our sample file. So okay, I'll not import anything, but I will do a simple example, very basic example. I have this x variable which is say 2, and I want to check whether this x is greater than 10 or not. So what I'll do, I will use the control structure which is if, right? If x greater than 10 colon, if you press enter, you will automatically see that it is indented, right? You will see this white space. I have not done anything, I have simply pressed enter after this, and my cursor has been automatically placed over here. If it is greater than 10, print x or x is greater than 10, right? So what does this print statement says? So when I write f over here, then the x value over here, it will automatically take it and print accordingly, right? Since I have this one single condition, if it's greater than 10, then it will be printed. So let's keep the value of x as 20. Now let us see how this goes. Okay, so what our result is? 20 is greater than 10, right? Because and how about if I write 2 over here? If I write 2 over here, let's see if it will get printed. No, it has not printed 2. The reason being, we do not have any alternate to this statement. If it's greater, you do this. And how about if x is not greater than 10? Do you have any other alternative or any block of statement or any block of code to do? No, you do not have anything, right? So in this case, we just have this single condition, if condition, and in the next control structure, what we'll see, we will see condition with else clause. So what really happens when you're using else is that if this a certain condition does not hold true, the else clause will take care of it. But how do you write else? Let us see. So this if and else, these these need to be used in the combination, with combination. If you see, if I keep on printing, if okay, see my cursor is over here, and if I press enter, it will still have the white space in the next line. If I keep on using the enter, I'll still have the white space in front of this cursor. But when I want to use the else clause, what I'll do, I'll put a backspace over here. So my indentation should match the indentation of the if statement, right? So let us write else over here, else colon, then enter. So again I pressed enter, and you can see again the indentation is there. What I'll do, print x is smaller than 10. Okay, so in our case, earlier that nothing was getting print. So let us see what happens now. Let us save our file. Right, so now in our case, what happened is 2 is smaller than 10 is being printed. The reason is this statement, or this statement, it was ignored. The reason being, our x variable, it is not greater than 10. So this was entirely ignored, this code was ignored, and the else statement, it got printed. Right, I hope it makes sense to you. It's nothing. These are simple English statements which have been used in the Python programming language. So yes students, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next class.